What is up, everybody?
Hello, everybody. This is the Elephant in the Room podcast, season 2 episode of Who on Earth Knows
Whenever it gets uploaded.
Because we have however many episodes on the back burner.
Look on the title card. It'll tell you.
That'll tell you. Because I don't know. My name is Nolan.
My name's Carter.
My name's Wesley.
He was taking a drink of his Berry Celsius.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm going to die really early because of these.
You know what? I think that I'm going to start off with this topic. Do you drink energy drinks, Carter, at all?
Not really.
No. So.
He's more of a green diet citrus lemon squeeze type of guy. I don't know what those things are called at work. They're pretty gas.
It's just Lipton tea.
Oh, Lipton?
It's like diet. It's diet citrus green tea.
Yeah.
I like green tea a lot.
It doesn't taste like green tea. It just tastes like lemon water, honestly. A little bit of zest in there. It's pretty good.
Well, anyway, so I'll have this conversation with you. Do you think that... So, like, think about, like, when you drink a White Monster. There's, like, that shitty energy drink taste.
Oh, there's nothing shitty about it.
Well, yes, and that, like, that's what makes it so good. But, like, it's a shitty energy drink taste. I don't get that from Celsius.
No, because they don't use, like, what do you call it? Like, their shit is probably as healthy as you can get for an energy drink. It's got no high fructose corn syrup, no aspartame. It's kosher.
Wow. Is it sucralose as the sweetener instead?
I have no idea. I can't see shit right now.
Yeah, that's all right.
But, I mean, they're not great for you, but it's 200 milligrams of caffeine. But at the same time, they don't just, like with Monster, I think they just, like, dump, concentrated caffeine into their shit. And I'm pretty sure with Celsius, they just use products that have caffeine in them, and they just dump a bunch of those in there.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. It's to me like the Celsius, like it's not necessarily that they taste better. It's just that they like feel smoother. Like it's not
every energy drink has like an underlying taste.
Yeah,
right. And
it's like the same with like those Quest products, all their protein shit, because they pack like so much whey protein into that shit. It all just tastes the same.
Yeah, a little bit. I do really like the Quest protein chips. Those are good. Those are yummy.
Very good.
Those are yummy.
I appreciate those.
I appreciate those a lot.
I could make nachos out of those.
You could. You know what else?
Except they're expensive.
Yeah, they are
$25 for a big ass bag.
I also recently got reminded, thanks to Carter, not recently, somewhat recently, got reminded of Popcorners. Mm-hmm. I found them at the like I went to the store and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get these. I got the obviously the kettle corn ones because those are gas.
Those are the best ones.
Kettle
corn and then white cheddar.
Yep.
Anything after that is just
no. I guess
just mid.
The spicy queso ones are good too.
They're all right.
They're not better than the kettle corn. For me, I think that those are number 2. White cheddar is under the spicy queso. But I like spicy things.
For some reason, the spicy queso ones, they're like thinner. I don't know how to explain it. Like they're not.
Speaking of spicy queso-ish flavors,
we need to go try some of that. We need to get some of that Mexicali dip.
Yeah.
Because we have so many tortilla chips.
We do it. So like we get, because he likes nachos a lot.
Yeah.
So he put like a bunch of that screech.
You scraped that bowl dry. I went down there in the morning
dip.
and I was like, why is this on the ground? And I looked up and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Looked like
I got after that. Well, because he just like put it on the nachos.
You put it on the nachos, put
Yeah.
some cheese on it. Sure. Yeah.
It's a relatively large thing, but we also like fucked that shit up 2 nights in a row.
Mm-hmm.
I was lucky finger blasting it with the tortilla.
Like for me, I think that like it's a really I think that if we want to do another bracket, we should do dips. I think that's...
Well, it's...
not really. There's maybe 3 dips I indulge in.
Yeah.
It's all with tortilla chips.
Well, so are we counting, like, ranch as a dip? Like,
no.
Veggies?
No.
It's a condiment. Here's the tier list.
More often than not, ranch is... I use it to dip, like... I guess it could be a dip, because I dip pizza in it.
Or veggies. Like if you have like one of those veggie trays that comes with ranch in the middle. Or
but how often am I eating a veggie tray?
It's only like family functions.
I only eat the veggie tray when there's nothing else or the food isn't ready yet. And I'm like, well, you know what? I'll pop a couple of carrots in my mouth and see how it goes.
That's the only thing I touch.
Actually, I really fuck with broccoli.
I really fuck with
But I don't eat the stem. I just eat the
I eat
fun crunchy part.
I really fuck with cold broccoli and ranch. So it's a really big thing.
I'm big on the peas as well.
Sure.
I don't like celery. That shit's sass.
Yeah, celery's
There's no flavor.
it kind of just tastes like water. in
It's
your
stringy.
mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like when the strings get like caught in your teeth.
And then you go to swallow them and you just feel them like run down your
no. I also really like cucumbers. I'm a big fan of cucumbers.
I
Not really.
don't like them.
I think that
They're just
They're
like
just a different form of celery in my
they're overly watery.
and wet. Like,
Like, you put it- the
cucumbers
flavors-
cucumbers are always wet. I can never get a dry cucumber.
Like the flavor is whatever, but like you start biting into it and like your mouth just gets filled with like just juice.
I think that
But not the good kind.
no, I think that like fresh cucumbers, if you dip them in ranch or like whatever you're gonna dip them in, I
That's,
think
there's
that
too much moisture in one place.
Well, like, is that why? Does that mean that watermelon's bad?
no, watermelon's
'cause
refreshing.
Watermelon's a good flavor.
See, like a cucumber, their juice is like kind of slimy.
I feel like it's just water though.
Well,
I feel
no,
like
it's
I feel like there's no taste to the cucumber juice. It's just the taste of the cucumber flesh.
yeah, it tastes
is
like
what I
it tastes
get.
terrible.
I don't think the cucumbers taste bad.
I also don't like pickles. Pickles are
I
gross.
love
Pickles are
pickles.
Love
disgusting.
What's your
Shout
another
out
thing.
B.
What's your favorite kind of pickle?
I didn't know there was. There's sweet, and there's regular.
Well, there's dill, kosher, bread and butter.
Whatever the
Hot.
regular one is,
That's probably dill pickles.
I fuck with dill pickles.
Or like there's also like deli pickles, which are like pickles that you would get at a deli. They taste different.
Yeah,
Less-
you ever had French pickles?
They're less they have less vinegar in them. It's like more of like a mild pickle taste rather than like a super
Yeah.
heavy dill pickle taste.
I really like pickle chips and salt and vinegar.
Yeah.
I like the type of flavors that hurt your mouth a little bit. Not spicy, but like sour, really
Sure.
vinegary. Actually,
Really what? Really what?
oh,
The-
what I don't like though is I don't like vinaigrettes in like cold salads.
The what?
You don't like vinaigrettes? Why do you say like it's a vinaigrette?
That's what I said.
Okay,
Vinaigrette?
We'll move on.
Vinaigrette.
Vinaigrette.
Hell no.
It's a vinaigrette.
Vinaigrette.
No. I'm not having this argument. I'm not having this argument.
But anyways, I hate that with cold salads because then you get like vinegar and then you get like an explosion of just. I hate vegetables that are juicy, and that's the only thing you're eating.
Okay.
I don't mind like.
Do you like peppers? Like
Bell peppers?
Bell peppers?
Yeah, I like bell peppers, but they gotta be with something. I'm never just gonna like cold eat it like an apple. But that's the thing is,
sure.
I don't like. But I especially
I don't think it's a comedy.
people do that.
People also eat onions like an apple. So
I love onions.
I would not go that far, but I will just take a handful of just raw onion and eat it.
Oh yeah.
I do that too. Like I'm not saying that people eating raw onions as an apple is a bad thing because I really like onions.
Well, like it's a lot
But
of
like
people do.
I'm just saying that like it's a weird thing. People. Just
A lot of
like
people think onions are like really good for you. I mean, they probably are, but they just eat hella. Like an apple, they would just crunch on them bitches because they think it's gonna like cure their stinky pussy or whatever.
I feel like you make your pussy stinky.
Who fucking knows? But
Mushrooms.
I love mushrooms.
You know, I've come recently to grow a little fonder of mushrooms. Mushrooms used to be on my
I
list.
thought you were gonna say stinky pussy.
Speaking of stinky pussy and
No, let me
mushrooms.
finish my thought first.
All right. We'll
Um,
tangent this later.
Oh,
I've come to grow fonder of mushrooms. I used to like really not like mushrooms. And then the first time that I realized that I kind of like mushrooms is when I had them like smothered on a steak, like smothered mushrooms and onions. I was like, you know, the texture's a little funky, but I don't mind these. And so then I started, eating them more. And they're still like I'm not going to seek out a mushroom,
Oh, I'm the opposite.
but like cream of mushroom soup, that's for sure a go.
Swiss and mushrooms burger. Oh, I fucked that shit up.
So, unironically, the mushroom system, I don't like Swiss cheese.
That's one of the cheeses where
I feel like the white cheeses to me, like if they're on like a burger or something, they all taste the same to me.
Yeah, I like Swiss cheese. It's one of the only like, I guess you could say, more flavorful cheeses that I like. Like I don't like a lot of sharp cheeses or the ones that like are like gooey. If it has a strong flavor, I don't really like it.
Okay.
But
So
I
I'm a
like
big fan of,
Swiss.
like sharp cheddar.
No, I'll
I
take
don't-
mild.
Okay, sharp cheddar with green apple slices is so good.
What the fuck?
Because like the sharp cheddar with the sour apple, it's really good. You should try
Reminds me
it.
of those people
know
that put
what? I'll
people
have
put
to-
like
I'll have to give that a try.
people put like cheddar cheese on apple pies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking nasty.
It's.
I already
I think
don't
that
like
if you
pie.
want a more savory apple pie, like if you make it more like cinnamon apple pie, and you put cheese on it, I think that's a little bit more acceptable if you want it to be
can see
more
that being
savory. But like if you want a sweet like dessert apple pie, don't put cheese on it.
Yeah.
Like it's supposed to be a sweet apple pie. The cheese is gonna like give you like a sharper, savory flavor. You don't want it to be sweet.
God, I had a side tangent. What did you interrupt me about? This
Stinky pussy.
No, it was before that.
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms. No, I have two. I remember. Okay, so the first one.
You said speaking of stinky pussy.
Speaking of stinky pussy and mushrooms, back at Slice. Last year.
Oh, long ago.
Not
About
really.
it was about a year
'cause
ago.
we just started getting different mushrooms. It
So
was
last year, as in like
the end of-
2024.
the end of
Yeah,
2024.
yeah.
Like December, November, somewhere in there.
It might have been like.
It was like all of last year.
No,
It was when
we only had it.
It was Cisco. It was whenever we changed to Cisco.
No. It was right before we changed to Cisco because we got mushroom. It was because we had that new pizza, that fungi.
No, it wasn't
Frenzy?
those ones.
Yeah, it was.
The normal ones smell like it too.
Oh, it was the ones that
I
was
know,
freeze
but
dried.
The normal ones smell like it too.
I think they just smell like mushrooms. Anyways, we had this pizza that was like, it was like the
First,
fungi
it was
frenzy.
called Fun with Fungi.
Yeah,
it's
it was-
the worst name ever for a mushroom pizza.
This dude Bailey, he's so terrible.
That's such a terrible name for a pizza.
He's like, what do you mean that's not appetizing? I'm like, I don't want fungi as my, ugh.
Like it's a funny joke if you're at like a burger joint and it's like a fungi burger or whatever. But like on a pizza, I'm not going for that.
It was like 3 different types of mushrooms. But anyways, these
Like,
big
the point
ones.
of a specialty pizza is that people go out of their way to come try it.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm not going out of my way to try fun with fungi.
Exactly.
Terrible. So they were like dehydrated mushrooms that you had to rehydrate.
Oh, interesting.
And it made the whole back room smell like the stinkiest pussy you've ever smelled.
It was bad.
We opened the bag and we start filling up water, and Steph goes, Steph goes, this smells like a menstruating vagina. I'm like, you know what? You're probably right, Steph. I don't know.
Oh,
I would never
boy.
know about any of that, obviously.
Right.
And then speaking of mushrooms on my other side tangent, this must have been 4 or 5 years ago. And we ordered, it was when we got, remember at TechSmith when they made those lunches for some reason? Because this was during the pandemic.
No.
TechSmith was like, hey, we're giving out, lunches from whatever place to you and your family,
Tell us what you're doing in the pandemic.
something like that. And I got veal with like mushroom sauce on it.
Mm-hmm.
Really good. That's probably what got me into mushrooms so much.
Sure.
But Nora was like, well, what'd you get? And I'm sitting out on the patio, like, well, why don't you try it? It's really good. And I gave her a piece. And I don't know if, everyone knows what veal is, but it's baby cow.
Yep.
It's, that's why it's so good and so tender.
It's just kind of like a tender. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
I give her a piece, and she's a sensitive little wuss sometimes. And she takes a bite. She goes, "What is this?" I'm like, "Oh, it's steak." She goes, "This doesn't taste like steak." I'm like, "Well, it's baby steak." She goes, "What's baby steak?" I'm like, "So it was a baby cow that they didn't let move around much." They shot it in the head and put it on my
That's what,
plate.
like Tyson chicken, they have their big barns that are filled with chicken. They have them so that the chicken can't move more than like in a 2 feet radius, so that
Yeah.
they don't grow any muscles, so they stay
Yeah.
tender.
It's inhumane the way that we treat our
Oh
animals.
my god, but it's so good.
But
They're
it
not.
makes it taste
But it's
better.
also at the point where like if you're gonna eat it anyways, why treat it? Why?
Oh god,
Why?
it's not gonna live a happy life regardless.
Well, I mean, I guess like
I don't know
but
what-
like if I don't know. That's a fine line.
I feel like
I think that we should look further into like that genetic script where we can make chickens really big, but also make them like super mentally retarded so they can't feel any pain.
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't know if you can force a brain dysfunction.
Oh, you
Just
totally
pull a
can.
chromosome.
You can pull a chromosome. You can make it, have this one specific, like inject it with this one gene that's gonna fuck its brain over so it can't think right. I think that's more
Let's just
humane.
Get them all really high. Let's just constantly have the barn
We could do that as well, yeah.
Yeah. You know, I think that we should be food scientists, guys.
I think we should.
I think that we should try and figure out more
We
humane
should.
ways to keep our animals
We should find
as
ways.
happy as they can while also being treated horribly.
I think we
find
should
ways to
open.
make the chicken taste like stinky pussy.
just
Possibly.
open those bags and just put them in like diffusers that are in there, and then it'll
We'll
absorb
just
into
feed
their
those
skin.
chickens those nasty ass mushrooms.
I don't know if they'd eat them.
Oh, do chickens eat like dead chickens, like rotting flesh? They're like opportunistic omnivores, so they just eat whatever the hell.
Whatever they
I
can.
thought they'd just be eating seeds.
I
No,
mean, typically, right?
they eat anything.
Feed them
Well, yeah, that's what they feed them because it's full of what do you call it?
fatty stuff,
It's-
fattening up stuff.
Yeah, it's full of just it's literally just grain.
Yeah, just a lot of stuff to get them as big as they can before they.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically. I think though we should open, not we, somebody should find whatever legal loophole they can to open a restaurant where you can eat humans.
That is.
I'm not saying it's.
But like, are you killing?
No, it's like
not you. Hypothetically,
Somebody.
is someone killing the humans to eat them, or is it like this?
Someone's
person died of
coming.
natural causes.
natural causes.
But I feel like the meat wouldn't be good at that point because they've had to live their whole life and they've built muscle. You don't
Yeah.
want to eat muscle.
Well, here's the same thing as well. Let's take the vegetables that have been sitting in a bed for. Sorry, not we. And this is totally humane.
Oh my goodness.
You know, it's why pull the plug when their body can be useful? You know, millions of people are starving every day, and we just have these lumps of flesh sitting on beds. And here's the thing that I don't get.
You know, I saw on Instagram. Look it up. I don't know if you'll be able to find it on Google. It was like a 900-pound man, his X-ray, and like the bones inside. Like, I don't know how to explain it. You look at images. See that? Like the bones compared to the
Yeah.
rest. Like that's insane. I don't even know
Yeah.
how to describe that.
So it's like, imagine if you take a skeleton.
Imagine
right?
if you put Wesley inside of a fat suit. That's what it looks like.
Basically.
Like,
So imagine Cameron Frazier if you know him. Just me inside of him. That's pretty terrible.
yeah, that's insane.
I mean, like his titties aren't even attached to, like, aren't even like on the same
Yeah.
plane of existence as his skeleton. Like if this was me on there, everything would be nice and slender. You might even like see a little cut in right there for my petite little waist.
He's just glazing himself. He's like.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, like, I'm like-
the most fit body. You're gonna see tone. You're gonna see.
You might see some
fucking
abs,
V-cut
honestly.
Abs. You're gonna
900
see-
But here's the thing: is like
That's just a large.
I'm really skinny. But look at this. This is.
Yeah, that's insane.
How does he have like? How did he move? Oh, he didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's him. They said he's been in bed for the last 2 months.
Oh yeah,
See-
go back up. Go back up. Go back up. One more. Yeah, look at the side of that one. That's absurd.
Oh, why does his neck look like that?
Because he's fat.
Why is his back
He's
straight?
morbid. He is morbidly obese.
This is more than morbid. This is deathly.
This is
Isn't that what
fatally
morbid-
obese.
Yeah.
Wow. What? 900-pound man and 2'6" woman have a baby.
That baby's cooked.
Yeah. What the fuck?
That baby's genetically cooked.
Anyways.
No chance.
But I think, like the people. Here's what I don't get about the medical field that I really have been wondering about for a while. People who have like a family member who's clearly in pain, or they're like suffering in some type of way,
Sure.
and they're beyond cook. It's not like, oh, maybe if this treatment works, they'll survive. They're gonna die.
Right.
It's just a matter of time. Why are we wasting so much money on them? Why are we wasting thousands of dollars just to keep them alive for a month more? I get it, say your goodbyes, but do it quick.
Right. Why are we? I
No, like seriously.
I think that if
That's the problem with our healthcare is we're letting this happen. Over in Canada, they'd execute that motherfucker.
Not really.
I
It'd just be free.
I'm thinking, I'm thinking like, and it's a terrible thing to think about, but like I'm doing it just for the sake of what we're talking about.
Donate their body to the restaurant so some fat ass can eat a human.
If my mother was on her deathbed in however many years from now, and she was in, let's say, like, not a vegetative state, but like she's, unable to do things for herself.
Yeah.
And the doctor said, she's on her way out.
Mm-hmm.
And he said she's got, 2 weeks left. Or we can pull it now and she'll, die, over in the night. Number one, I think that if that were me, I would say just pull it now.
Yeah, let me
There's
say my
no-
goodbyes when I'm cooked.
There's no reason to keep me here another 2 weeks when the same thing's gonna happen anyway.
Or at the same time, if I can survive a couple hours off whatever device, take me somewhere. I want to go somewhere freaking cool and kill myself. You know what I'm saying?
Take me to Niagara Falls and let me jump off.
Hell no, that
Almost
place
go
is
to
a
crumble
dump.
cookie.
What?
Speaking of, actually,
We had
that
crumble.
was not intentionally a tangent, but I was trying to make a fat joke. But we actually had crumble the other day. What was it,
did.
yesterday?
Did you?
We were fat
Something like
asses.
that. Well, Steph was like, "Oh, if you guys want crumble, I'll go pick it up." For
Well,
you."
we were so we had just we went from coaches 11 to like 3:30, and we hadn't eaten anything all day, and we were both kind of afraid to ask the kitchen manager if we could just make our own food. We were so hungry we were on the verge of being like, yo, could we just make a burger? And so we go to Slice, but I've been working there for 3 years, and I'm kind of getting sick of eating food on shift. Like it's enjoyable if it's for dinner, but when it's the smell of the place that I'm just so used to. We just like, what do we want to eat? We debated going to Walmart and getting food and making it here, but once you bring it in the premise, it all has the same underlying taste just because of like the smell of the room.
Mm-hmm.
And the Carter's,
Crumble does not.
well, Carter was like, I kind of want something sweet, and Steph goes, Crumble's right down the road. I'll go get you some crumble. We were like,
It
sweet.
did not fill my ingredient. It's just too thick and heavy. Like
Yeah.
we each ate one cookie technically because like we had a quarter of each.
Mhm.
I think we didn't even finish. We threw away like 2.5 cookies. 'Cause we
Yeah.
could not.
They
eat
were
it.
still in the back when we left.
Oh, we
So
actually
someone
had
probably
that.
ate them.
Yeah.
But we got key lime pie. He didn't have any, but it was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was really like dense.
Yeah.
That one was dense. We had semi-sweet chocolate chip.
That one looked good. I was.
You were peeping the menu?
I was.
Only been once though.
Only been once.
Huh.
But you know the menu every week.
I got a TikTok about it.
Anyways, it was just a chocolate chip cookie, really good by the way, but they just put salt on it, which I think was a nice touch.
What were the other ones? It was like
Oatmeal.
Iced oatmeal.
Iced oatmeal.
That one was
that
pretty
was
good.
a good one. I enjoyed.
I did thoroughly enjoy that. And then we had the Kit Kat one, which
I
that
don't
one
know.
was
I
not
don't know.
great.
I don't know the menu.
Not for
That
me.
That must have been
Not
a few weeks ago.
It was so.
it was really thick because it had like a chocolate spread plus Kit Kat plus like an already dense cookie.
Mm-hmm.
That was chocolate chip. It was too much for me.
It wasn't great. I don't know.
You didn't
But
get-
I'm
were
not
there
big.
any
I'm not.
pies,
I'm
or-
I don't know. We just looked at cookies.
really not big into.
Well,
that
like
kind
on
of
the
cuisine.
like, there's like sometimes they give you ones in like little tins. Like
No,
little
no.
plastic, like little, like the key lime pie didn't come in like a tin or thing.
No. It just came in a little, like the foot long box or whatever.
Yeah.
Like 2 feet.
Yeah, it was like a foot and a half something. I don't know. It was enjoyable. I didn't hate it, but at the same time,
It was not.
I feel like
it didn't hit the spot where I didn't eat anything the rest of the day till I got home.
right. I think that
We had coaches that night.
Was that
Saturday.
Saturday?
I think that
Did we have coaches that night?
You did.
Oh, that's right, because I went and picked up Israel and Gus.
I think that the thing. Oh wow. Okay. I think that the thing about crumble for me, assuming, like, let's say, I go the whole day and I'm like, I just want, right.
Yeah.
I think that, I'm gonna have to wait until I find things that sound appetizing, because I think that if I just get whatever menu is like that week, I'm not going to enjoy it as much as I would if I wait
Yeah.
until I find a menu that I'm like, okay, I think that I want to try all of these, or
You
I
know-
think that I want to try these 4.
You know what I really like is Insomniac cookies.
Insomnia is really good too.
Because they when they do it through DoorDash, they put them in like kind of like a pizza carrier, so they're
Mm-hmm.
warm when they get to you. And for $40, you get like 20 cookies.
Yeah.
Rather than for $20, you get 4.
Right.
Yeah, but crumble is like each cookie's like 800 calories.
Exactly.
Right. Each cookie is like its own.
But at the same time, I feel like I like the idea of, hella sugar, hella cookie. But by the time you're halfway through, you're like, I'm sick of this cookie. I want a different one. And that's what I like about the thinner
I got
cookies.
sick of all of them
Yeah.
immediately after one bite of each.
And that's what I like. Insomniac always has the full menu.
But I'm also, I don't know, I'm not great at things that are just like pure sugar. Like I
Yeah.
can't do it. It like makes my head hurt. And
I also don't do super well with a lot of sugar. Like, I really don't eat that much sugar in one setting anymore because
You're like, here's the thing is, you eat pretty healthy.
I do.
Like you're not like I've seen some fat asses that look like me.
Yeah.
But I'm one of them actually.
Yeah. You are.
I have
You-
Airhead Extremes in my car. I'm gonna eat later. I'd be munching down on some candy.
I also don't eat a lot. Like, I eat a lot in like one time, but like sometimes I just only eat once a day. Like,
I mean that leads to weight gain.
sure, I should probably eat less
Less and
at a
spread
period
out.
and spread it
yeah.
out. Anyway, so what we were speaking of, like when I went to Crumble that one time with Nate and Audrey and Caitlin for lunch club.
You guys have a
Um,
name for it?
Lunch club?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what.
Wednesday lunch.
It's me, Nate, Audrey, Caitlin, Lucas, and Landon Martinez.
W crew.
It is a W crew. Yeah. So when we went that one time, it was like the one that like stood out to me was it was like a butter cake thing,
Ugh.
or it was no. I'm sorry. It was like a banana bread, but it had like a
so
like a-
for lunch, you guys got crumble?
yeah. Well, it's like just go somewhere and eat something
Okay, so it's not
after
like,
school. It's
so
not
like,
like
for us we always do like a lunch. Speaking of which, I need to update our menu. Did
See how that
did we even
goes.
go last week?
Yeah, we did. We went to Costco.
Oh, that's right. Well, not with Logan hasn't been in like a month.
We'll
Well,
see. We'll see if it goes.
We typically go to do lunch. Like the only time that we've ever really done not lunch was Crumble. I guess we go to cafes sometimes too. And
Yeah,
we
but
just,
you
like,
can get food
like
there,
a dessert
yeah.
thing, and like coffee is like what we do there. But we try and go to like as many places.
That's the thing is
as
like we want to go to
somewhere
like
different every week.
we don't want
We
to
do
be
go-
like let's McDonald's Taco. We don't put any of that on there. We only
No.
put actual restaurants and places most of us haven't really been.
Yeah. The only time that we ever did something was like 2 weeks ago we went to Wendy's
Yeah. How
because
do
we
you,
were all kind of just craving a burger, and so it was just like let's just go to Wendy's.
how do you guys decide where you go?
We decide the day of typically,
Wow.
unless someone finds something like if they just like hear about this restaurant on the other side of town and it's like, oh, let's go there. Like last week we went to Siraj, which
Never heard
is
of
a
that.
Lebanese place.
Oh, you're gonna get
Um,
scammed.
We didn't get scammed. It was quite good.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll go back a whole lot just because it was like, yeah, it was like good in the moment, but like how good is it really? Like I feel like I got the same quality of food at Siraj that I do at like, what's the Mediterranean place?
Zaytun's.
Yeah, Zaytun. I feel like it's the same-ish quality food,
Yeah.
and Zaytun's a lot cheaper and it's a lot faster, and you know, it's not like the whole like dining-in experience where there's like the music playing and the pictures and whatever the stuff. But like,
Yeah.
I can go to Zaytun and go get Mediterranean food. I can go to Woody's and go get Mediterranean food.
So you guys are a lot more laid back about your food. Us big backs, we argue and
we
fight.
argue.
We got to the point where we had to make a Google form.
It's,
Oh, yeah.
we have a whole vote.
We have a point system. There's a democracy.
Yeah, we
No.
figured it all
If
out.
someone finds something, like we wanted to, we'll probably end up going. I'll try. I'm gonna. if someone wants something, then that gets pitched first.
But this is the thing is we all want something. Like me and Justin have been on this Persis train for
we're
months
never
and
getting
months.
Persis.
And
It's never
him
happened.
and Logan are like,
It will
oh,
not
Persis,
happen.
fuck that shit.
What is Persis?
It's Indian, but it's pretty good.
Indian food is top 2 cuisine if it's not street food. Street food is,
What the hell is top 1 cuisine?
for me,
Yeah.
Japanese.
So you would rather have Indian food over a burger,
Yes.
any other food?
Yeah, if you give me like a really good butter chicken or a really good like a really good
Chicken
curry.
tikka masala.
Chicka tikka masala.
I had this really good dish. I forgot what it's called, but I had it. on
I
Cruise.
think
What's the one that's like from Scotland?
that's chicken tikka masala.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
got a
made in the
really good
UK.
one. Oh yeah. I had this chicken sag on
I don't know.
on the cruise ship. It was very delightful. The first thing I do whenever I get on the cruise ship, I go to the Windjammer and I get a plate of Indian food.
You right to the food with you. Huh?
Damn straight.
You know what?
I don't eat anything in the morning. I don't eat anything the night before, so I can go on the cruise ship and I can eat something right as I get
That's
on.
real
and
shit.
I
Are we
can have
are
my
we
day.
are we doing a 5-day fast before the cruise?
No, we're not doing a 5-day fast. It's just we'll go down and
Wait, I want to try fasting.
I've always been curious.
I fasted. I fast at least once a year.
I consider doing Ramadan.
I think I might this year.
Not because
What's
I
Ramadan?
agree with the Muslim religion, but because
I actually
thought
hate
it's
those
a-
people,
it's
but-
interesting
Okay, don't say that.
because I thought it was an interesting concept.
I agree. I want to try it.
I won't do Ramadan.
When is it?
Although I basically do
Ooh.
all of wrestling season.
It's this month. It starts soon.
Do we have any Muslim
Because
friends?
it's like you could only eat when sundown. I rented it last year.
Yeah, it starts like
28th.
in
So it's
4 days.
Yeah,
It's on
4
Friday.
Days, we have 4 days to eat up.
Oh, I don't know if I can do that because
I won't
Let's
do
do it.
Ramadan because I have
So-
to do Passover.
You know what? Let's do it.
Let's do it.
When
Hey, but we have to stay strong.
Fuck.
No
I can't eat
cheating.
anything for lunch.
Yeah, you can only eat during sundown, right? Look up the rules for Ramadan.
Yeah, it's. Fasting, giving charity, praying, avoid. So we're just gonna fast. I don't.
Oh yeah, no, we don't care about that. Look up the fasting rules.
Abstaining from food, drink, and sexual relations
From before the first light of dawn until the setting of the sun.
on each of the 21
He wasn't even like, oh shoot, food. It was oh shit, sexual relations.
so you can wake up at so like
that means
what-
I can't jerk my meat.
so
Yeah, during the day, you can do it at night.
Oh, all right,
So-
we're good.
So what I like
There you
during
go.
Ramadan last year.
Yeah, click on that.
I saw like a bunch of TikTok videos, and it was just like people would wake up at like 4 in the morning to eat breakfast, and then they would go back to bed, and then they'd wake back up.
That feels
for
like
work.
cheating.
It's not because it's before you do what you can.
Okay,
Right?
so this is the Ramadan do's and don'ts from zamzam.com. No eating and drinking while fasting. No smoking. Lower your gaze. Don't see unlawful things. So you shouldn't do that.
So like,
If you see something bad, you should
you should look away.
report it. I guess I don't.
Just don't see unlawful things. No fighting. No arguing.
No swearing, lowing, and backbiting. You can't listen to music.
So
So we're not listening to Hey, no, we're following these rules.
Hey, I'm an audiobook guy. We're chill.
So what
Don't
I'm
waste
hearing.
time on useless activities.
So what?
Gaming.
so-
What counts as a useless activity?
So what I'm hearing is that the podcast is going to become clean for the next month.
On this side of the table.
I can say whatever I want.
So wait-
also, are you going? If you are coming to Passover with me this year, are you going to fast all day with me?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Hey man,
Wait. I want to keep reading.
holy shit. Don't lose
Yo,
hope
we're
while
not
quitting
praying.
bad habits.
I don't
Do
believe
lots
in
of
that.
dickar.
Dicker is giving charity.
Make
It
lots
says
of
give charity
dua.
right here.
Oh, what is Dicker then?
I'll look it up in a second.
It's dua.
Recite and learn the Holy Quran. Study and learn Islamic knowledge. I could learn some Islam. Dude,
Let's devote ourselves for this one. I mean, so that it could be a fun experience.
can I
It's a
can
very
I
interesting thing.
can I study Islam Machiavellich instead? You guys know who he is?
No.
He's a fighter. He trains under Khabib. Islam Machiavellich. He's from Dagestan. W guy. He's the guy who says like send him 2-3 year Dagestan.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
2-3 year Dagestan. Forget. He's talking to.
Look up what Dicker is.
Oh yeah.
In Dua.
How do you spell it?
Kher.
Dakar in Islam. An Islamic practice remembering God through the road. Oh, so this is like.
Allahu Akbar.
Yeah, that shit.
Allah Akbar.
All right. What was the other one? Dua.
D-U
apostrophe
A. Or I
That's
said
not a comma. Islamic prayer to ask Allah for guidance, mercy, and assistance. So they're just being greedy.
So what's the Islam Bible?
The Quran.
The Quran.
Yeah. So,
Don't say it like that.
so let's go on Amazon and buy a Quran.
We probably.
Are we being dead us?
If they're cheap, I'll buy one.
English. She's gonna be
Yeah.
in English translation. $10? Hell yeah.
That looks pretty sweet. Should we become? Should we just become Muslim?
For a month, yeah. I'll study for a month.
Well, let's
Are
see
you
what kind of-
religious right now?
No, not
No.
Do you believe in God?
No.
Translated by.
But I could learn some Islam. Come closer to my fellow Islam brothers.
I could buy the Torah and the Bible. Why are these bought together?
Yeah, who's buying the Quran?
Also, why is the Bible the cheapest one? What the fuck?
Oh, because it's mass produced.
Yeah, it's the most sold book of all
That's
time.
true. Well, once One Piece gets its shit together.
It's not beating the last.
It's not beating the Bible.
The last
You know,
20,000
Ed
years
Sh-
of the Bible.
Ed
See,
Sheeran-
it is like one of the most sold books of all time.
It is the most.
It is the most sold comic book.
It's the most sold comic book. No, I'm talking about One Piece. But like,
Um,
no, the Bible is. Your One Piece will never be the
shit.
Bible because there's always going to be new Christians.
Oh fuck! I still have Honey installed. Oh, I'm gonna get scammed.
You're gonna get scammed.
That's fine. I don't care.
What happened?
Actually,
Okay.
I don't know what the
All right.
controversy about that is. Do you know?
All right, yeah, I know.
While we do that, I'm
so-
gonna delete this from my
So
extensions.
Honey is a browser extension that its whole point is that when you're at checkout, it looks for.
I gotta do a survey.
Felt hostile, not trustworthy.
I wish you could click all of it.
Oh, I can't click on. Felt suspicious. Okay, sweet.
Anyway, so Honey, the whole point is privacy
Oh yeah,
concerns.
there we go. Submit. No, I declined.
Just trying to get you more coupons. Okay, no.
Okay, so Honey, the whole point of it is that at checkout, it searches for
Coupon codes, right?
coupon codes that you can then apply to your checkout to save you money, and it's a free extension.
Yeah.
Once it merged with PayPal, there was this guy who did a 2-year-long study and tried to find out what was happening. So,
Because like they would give a bunch of money to Mr. Beast, and they had like people were like, where did they get their money from? It and like Markiplier, he was like 4 years ago, he was like, oh, I'm suspicious of this shit.
Yep. So what happened is that when you use a creator's code,
Yeah.
like when you click a code from the description, what it does is it sends you to the website, and it has in the script of the website, it says whatever goes to this thing, whatever amount of money goes to this thing, which then goes back to the creator, right? What Honey does is that since that's the last thing that you click before checkout,
Yeah.
it rewrites the script, takes all of the money that was supposed to be sent to the creator to them.
That's
So it
easy.
silently scams not you, but the creator, and then in turn, you, because now you're sending money to places that you don't know.
So like, the creator just thought that like nobody was using their code because all the money was just going to Honey.
Right. So, no. What it does is it sends you the information that your code was used, but the money isn't there.
Oh shit.
So it still sends you.
So what I'm hearing is I could have not installed. I could have kept Honey installed and still use the coupons. It wasn't like scamming me.
It wasn't scamming
Oh
you.
god damn it! I don't care about the creators, man.
Mr. Beast is damn near a billionaire.
Yeah, they have enough money.
It's rather just upsetting because it's like
Hey, no. You created a good business.
You deserve money for it.
You scammed rich people. At least you didn't scam the poor people. You scammed rich people.
I'm saying, hello, honey, come back.
You're
No,
the good guy here, honey. Shout out, honey.
Shout out,
I
honey.
think you should just watch the Moist Critical video on it because he explains about it.
I will. He's a good
He's
guy.
dope.
Why is it as the Koran? Why the fuck did they spell it with a K?
That's how you.
That's how you spell it right there. Qur''N.
Well, that's in Arabic, is how you would transliterate that. But
Yeah,
in
purchase.
English, it's
I'm not buying
the
this right
Quran.
now.
The Quran.
Fuck. All right.
In
you
4
ask-
days, Wesley and you'll see me and Wesley looking quite famished, probably. But it's for the greater good.
Yeah, Carter's gonna lose Carter's gonna lose 20 pounds. I'm gonna look exactly the same. I don't think I can get any skinnier. All right.
Aren't you up 20 pounds since wrestling season?
Yeah. That's all water weight though. Like if I wanted to, I could lose that in like 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
MasterCard.
That's like my old cards. That's my card.
Wesley's debit card ends in and it expires on 07/2026.
Okay, so we're airing this information out to the public.
I don't care.
He's had his card stolen like 6 times.
Yeah, it's probably fucking why.
Because Carter just airs it out on the internet. He posts on his private story. This is Wesley's full credit card information. This is his social security number.
Why is this $18?
The
Free.
Yeah. 2
Oh,
days.
that's with Prime.
Prime student.
I don't want to keep doing that.
What's Prime student?
So it.
99 cents.
You don't have Amazon Prime?
Well, our parents do.
Yeah.
So wait and ask them to order and then pay them back.
I don't really want to ask my parents to order the Quran for
Well,
me.
we're gonna have to tell them we're fasting. Otherwise, they're gonna. My mom's gonna be like, "Why aren't you eating my dinner I made?" I'll be like, "Yeah, can't."
See, we're 1 week for only 99
Sun's
cents.
still
Well, by the time we eat dinner, it's usually going down.
That's true.
So I think
But
we'll be
still, I mean, I'm gonna. She'll listen to this.
good. I'm not gonna. I'll,
Dude, yesterday, so...
we'll ask our
What time
parents.
does this class end at?
41.
41. All right, last thing, if you
Yeah,
want.
you got 5 minutes.
Last thing. Now we have...
I know, but I'm gonna go to Kern to get snacks.
Oh,
Oh, that's real shit.
Cause I gotta eat while I
But
can.
yeah, we gotta start building up fat.
you have to get ready to hibernate, but just fasting.
Well, because I'm gonna eat hella. I don't know if I can eat in the mornings though. Like I don't know if I can wake
Yeah,
up and eat.
That's the thing is the sun's coming up earlier nowadays.
By the time I leave the house, usually it's up.
We'll figure it out.
But I don't know if I don't know if I can get up. Whoa,
Oh, there goes. the-
my I don't know if I can get up and eat without like throwing up.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna have impure.
If I wake up right early in the morning, I can't.
Wait, am I allowed to have like impure thoughts?
No, not when the sun's up. And you're not allowed to witness anything, so you gotta close your eyes.
I really
while
don't know
you're
what this
jacking-
means.
While you're jacking your shit, you gotta close your eyes.
Lower your gaze. Don't see unlawful things. But you're not supposed. No smoke. Okay, so no smoking. I can't see
It's
unlawful
not like we
things.
smoke anyway.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm just kind of seeing like.
We're
'cause-
not fighters.
Yeah.
So.
Well, the way I was looking, I was like, oh, you can't see unlawful things, but it's saying don't do that. It was like a double negative. So, but no, it's actually like it's
It's
explaining
like,
this.
if you
Yeah.
see something bad, don't look at it. Is what it's
I really don't get that. That's like That's like not good Samaritan activities.
Can you
Alright.
brush your teeth in Ramadan? Wait, click that. I
Yes.
wanna know. What about shower?
Yeah.
Yes.
As long as you don't
As
swallow it.
Swallow it. Wait, look at shower.
Oh. Wait, is it okay to kiss? Oh, you can kiss. All right, so I could.
Wait, click it again. I didn't read the whole thing. You can abstain from intimacy during the day.
Some people avoid
kissing
it.
anything that may tempt them to do more.
Once the sun goes down, anything goes. Can I swallow
Advice.
saliva? Okay, that's good.
It's encouraged, it said. What about water? Are you allowed to drink water during the day?
No.
Okay.
Can I break my fast? I have a toothache. Huh? So like, if you have medical problems, you can.
Yes.
Can we touch private parts during fast? Is genuinely.
If it asks, I touch privates. Is generally loud but strongly discouraged. So as long as there's no penetration, you're good. I can give dry handies.
And give them all you want.
Can I
Can I
shower?
wait, go up. Can I wet my mouth during Ramadan?
Oh yeah, get into like Cottonmouth. Oh, it's a video.
And in wudu, goling is a requirement. Putting water in the mouth is a requirement. What?
That's voodoo. I don't know what that is.
Okay,
Well,
here.
vomiting.
You guys keep looking at this later. I have one more thing to talk
Okay,
about.
What's
go
up?
ahead. Wait, can I
Alright.
bite my lips during
Oh my
Ramadan?
gosh.
Sorry, I would have known.
What?
Up at the top, the second one from the top.
Oh
You
shit!
must spit it out.
Did you bite skin off?
Why does it say answer? Praise be to Allah. It's so.
Oh, you can't take any medication.
during
Not
the-
unless you actually need it.
So no water during the day.
No water.
during the day. No liquids or food during the day.
You go to the bathroom.
Darker urine is often a sign of So we
Dehydration.
gotta like at night we gotta be pounding water.
Yeah.
Why is my tongue white when fasting?
That's just dehydration.
Can you shave your private parts while fasting?
Nolan, what were you gonna say?
Go ahead. No. Does diarrhea break your fast?
We're gonna keep
Why
like
is-
looking at this while you talk. I'll listen. I swear.
All right. So recently, my mom and her new boyfriend, now fiance, got engaged.
Oh, did they really?
How do
Yes.
Muslims
Congrats.
wipe their bottoms?
Okay.
Sorry.
Shut
That's a-
up.
that's a
Shut
question
up.
up there.
Shut up. Shut up.
Washing with water using their left hand, ideally with a bidet or a dedicated water container.
Yeah, I've seen this. I really don't know how they do it. I think they just like wet their hand and just get it under there and just start
I
scrubbing.
guess that's what we gotta do, man.
All right.
Next
So
month, 28.
So this past Saturday was their engagement party. It was just at my grandma's. We went, and during dinner, I'm sitting across from my aunt, and my aunt just like out of nowhere says, "So Nolan, I was listening to your podcast."
Oh.
and like I'm not kidding. Like I was like sitting here eating, and I'm just like talking whatever. I'm smiling. My face went blank, shot straight up, and I went.
Well, podcast. That's
oh,
not me.
oh, what? You listen to my podcast? She's like, yeah, you guys were talking about like cookies. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't know which episode that is because that's 5 out of 9 of them at this point. There's been like 2 episodes where we haven't mentioned cookies one time. Anyway, so I'm like, oh, you listen to my podcast, and she's like, yeah. You guys were talking about this and that and cookies and whatever, and I'm like, oh. Okay. And then my mom's like, why are you like doing that? She's like, if you don't want your like family to see what you're saying, then then you shouldn't say
That's
it in
her
the
shit.
first place. And
But,
I'm like, no, it's not me. It's probably Wesley. Wesley said some really important things from the podcast, and I don't know if you guys want to hear them.
Here's the thing: is
I don't think, but a
lot of the stuff we say-
we know our parents are gonna hear it, so it's not like
I don't
we're
give a
saying
fuck.
anything.
That's like terrible.
yeah,
Our video.
But there's
our-
also not much that I wouldn't say to my parents.
exactly. Like
our podcast with
Pretty
Prey
open
was a
book.
little.
our parents are really chill.
Our current podcast was riding the line a little bit.
Curran actually said he thought he was holding back because he thought he was going to lose his job. But
Yes.
he wished he would have said more.
Yeah, he said that to us.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go see him right now. So,
Yeah, all right.
hopefully this one is actually gonna get uploaded.
Yeah, it
This
probably
one
will be.
will. I like this
Wednesday.
episode.
This one will be good.
Wednesday will be gracing the people's ears.
I got a title card in the noggin for this one. I think I'll enjoy
Is it
it.
gonna be you and the thobe?
Oh my god, I have a thobe! Yes. All right, we're breaking the thobe out.
Let's roll the music.
Are you gonna pray every night?
No.
No. There's no prayer happening.
There's no prayer in that house.
All right. All right. Well, I hope
If you see me and Carter in the halls, throw some snacks at us.
I hope that you all have
We
a
cannot
wonderful
eat
rest of your Monday. Enjoy your Tuesday, and we will see you guys back on Wednesday. So have a wonderful rest of your guys' day.
Bye.